A resume is a formal document used to present an individual's background, skills, qualification, and work experience to potential employees. It typically includes personal information, a summary of skills, education, work history, and relevant accomplishments. The purpose of a resume is to give employees a quick overview of the applicant's qualifications to determine if they are suitable for a job. One of the common elements across all resumes is a professional header. This section includes your name, which you might format as the page title, so employer can identify your resume among those other candidates. You may also include a phone number, professional email, and LinkedIn profile, ensuring you provide contact information that employers can use to easily ask you questions or schedule interview. A resume summary briefly explains your professional history and mentions key skill, education, or work experience that make you a desirable candidate. Consider reviewing the job posting to see the traits employer prefer. Try to describe yourself in a way that not only appears to hiring manager, but also accurately reflects your skills and the rest of your resume. The work experience section of your resume showcases the work you've completed in previous roles. List your most relevant work history, beginning with your most recent job, focusing on your experience from the last 10 to 15 years or less than that. You can exclude jobs from earlier in your life that may not be relevant to the position you are currently seeking for to demonstrate your work ethic and transferable skills. Many employers set a minimum education requirements from certain positions. You can assure hiring managers that you meet this by including an education section. Consider listing education experience in reverse chronological order and in relation to where you are in your career. Each entry in the education section typically contains the name of the degree, institution, your graduation year, GPA if it was above 3.4, and relevant coursework or honors. While your education and work experience highlight skills you have learned throughout your career, you can call out these traits in a designated section. Consider including relevant hard or soft skills, tools, and software you are proficient with. As you read through job posts, try writing down keywords that match your skills and include them in this section as appropriate. Some employers require certifications, especially if you work in highly regulated fields, like engineering, construction, or food service. Consider creating a separate certification section to highlight relevant qualifications. You can include the official name of certification and the awarding institution. Additionally, you might add the years you earned the certification or its expiration year. The last section to consider adding to your resume is a short list of other relevant accomplishments such as volunteer experience, languages, projects, and reference. Make sure your resume is easy to read, formatted clearly, and customized for the job you are applying for.
One-page document is sent with your resume that will provide additional information about skill and experience related to the job you pursue. It typically includes 3 to 4 short paragraphs. A cover letter is important because it serves as the first chance for the recruiter to see the qualification that you make a good fit for the position. Not every job application requires a cover letter, but it's a good idea to submit one. Its extra effort not only shows that employer that you are serious about the job, but later differentiates you from other candidates. A cover letter can include the most interesting and relative experiences and skills you have for the open position. Here are important details to include in your cover letter. Give details about your current and experience and how it directly impacts your ability to succeed in the new position. Pay close attention to the job description and pick out specific aspects for the job and that you can compare to your knowledge. Employers want to know your motivation for working with them. They want to hire someone who expresses sincere interest in the job's duties and enthusiasm for the company. Explain how working there can fulfill your career's goals. It's important to be sincere. Discuss a company's reputation and growth to show that you perform, listen to the employer, and are genuinely interested in contributing to the success. 1. The meaningful anecdotes. Tell an interesting story about your experience with the company, industry, or the type of job. 2. A call to action. A polite, open-ended call to action such as I look forward to hearing more about these opportunities. Show your excitement and suggest a reason for employers to call you.
1. Header. Your information and employer information. Your contact information include your full name, email address, phone number, and optionally your LinkedIn profile or portfolio link. Date. The date you are submitting the letter. Employer's contact information. Name of the hiring manager, company name, and company address. 2. Salutation. Address the letter to the specific people, example, their hiring manager names. If you cannot find the hiring manager names, use their hiring manager. 3. Introduction. State the job you apply for and how you learn about the opportunity. Provide the summary of who you are and why you're interested in the role. Mention the mutual connection if applicable, for example, the referral. 4. Body 1 or 2 paragraphs. Explain your qualification, highlight the most relevant skill and experience from your resume. Provide example, give specific example of your accomplishment or past work. Add a line with a job description. Show enthusiasm, demonstrate your knowledge of the company and why you want to work here. 5. Closing paragraph. Reaffirm your interest in the position and how you can contribute to the company's success. Thank the hiring manager for their time and consideration. Express your willingness to discuss your qualification in more detail during an interview. 6. Sign off. Use a professional closing like "Century" or "Best regards." Include your full name and optionally mention that your resume is attractive. Additional tips. Be concise, keep the letter to one page, and avoid repeating everything on your resume. Customize it. Tailor the content to the job and the company by researching their goals and needs. Proofread. Ensure the letter is free of typos and grammatical errors to present a polished impression.
Hello, you know that an interview can make or break an opportunity, so to help you really prepare, today we're going to analyze and correct an interview from start to finish.
A recent graduate majoring in business administration in culinary art and kitchen management. He is interviewing for a commis chef. Ensure that you are dressed neatly and appropriately if the specific attire has been mentioned for the interview. Dress according to the instruction provided. Sit with a good posture, heads up, shoulder pull back, no slouching, and no leg backness.
Tip: It's normal to be nervous when nerves click in. Stay calm to taking a deep breath before entering. Hold it. Count to 3 and then slowly breathe out. Walk in with a firm handshake and maintain eye contact. Greet them confidently and politely with something like hello, nice to meet you, and don't forget to say their name. This one will make an atmosphere more comfortable. Remember, sit with a good posture. One, avoid doing anything that might seem disrespectful to the interview. Combine natural hand gesture and body language with steady eye contact during the interview. Be mindful to avoid unnecessary about waist, whether it's tapping your finger or bouncing your leg.
A lot of time, small talk come up before only question. It's good to have a few current topics in mind. You can possibly predict what they are going to ask you, but you can predict answering to common one like, why do you want to work here?
Why do you want to work here?
I'm passionate about pursuing a career in the culinary art, and I see this hotel as a place where I can grow, develop my skill, and contribute to this reputation for excellence. Your focus on continuous training and development is something that really appeals to me.
Why do you want to work here?
I just want money, and this hotel provides a lot of service charge. Don't speak negatively about previous place you worked at. Instead, talk about what you learned.
How was your time in school?
It was awful and I hate that place.
How was your time in school?
During my studies in culinary art, I gained a strong foundation in previous cooking technique and food safety standard. And there were a lot of challenges along the way, but I enjoyed the process of problem solving and learning how to adapt quickly in different situations.
Perfect! A response like this not only answer the question, but also show off his personality. But remember, there is no one right way to interview and answer the question. Be yourself and let your personality shine.
It's been great interview so far. My last question is, do you have any question for me?
Make sure to have a short list of questions for your employer, like what you want to know from manager or what you want to know about this place. It shows that you did your homework and that you really care. Some includes what do you like best about working here.
say thank you with a smile and sincerity, but the interview isn't actually over. Always follow up within 24 hours with the thank you email to the hiring manager. This can be a quick note. Simply thank you them for their time. And this is all for today. Thank you.